Well, I believe nowhere else in the world is so much free money available than right here in the USA. And that's what the government gives out from government offices and nonprofit organizations every year. It's an average of $18,000 that they're giving out to people every year. And I learned about this 50 years ago. I was a consultant and an MBA in computers actually back in the 70s. And I was helping rich people get money for their businesses. And I was finding so many programs in the government. I had no idea there. And after helping rich people about 3 years, it was my first successful business, so I was pretty proud of myself. I said, God, rich people don't even need this money. There's so many people in this country that really need this money and have no idea where it is, how to get it, or whatever. So I devoted my life after that to just showing, not the rich people, the average person on the street knows about this, because that's what I've learned. They taught me about this and how they use it, and they pay millions of dollars to get this money because it's worth billions to them. And it's the same for the average person that's living in this country. Every person is going to get an average of $18,000 in 2025. But you don't know where it is. They don't advertise. It's not like, the capitalist system. The capitalist system spends money to find you. So that's what Google is. So if you're looking for help in Google, everybody there wants to get money from you. So if you don't have money, you can't look there for help. You have to stay away from Google or just concentrate on the organizations or the websites that end in .gov for government or .org for organization. They're a nonprofit organization, okay? And that's important that you understand that, because it's so easy to get hooked up in these people who are so good at selling on Google that they'll convince you they're the ones that could get you money, and nobody could guarantee you money. The government gives these programs out to hundreds of millions of people every year. They don't come looking for you. You have to come looking for them. And I've been working on finding the best way to get the average person in America to almost for nothing to find out what they're eligible for in this great country. I mean, it's amazing when you start learning about this stuff. You'll see, God, how amazing this country is that gives out all that money to help people, particularly in the trouble. You want to do something in life. You want to improve your life. You want to get a skill, an education, or start a business, or solve a health problem, or not be thrown out of your house because you can't pay the mortgage or whatever. Those programs are available, but see, they're not advertised. So I have a service now that is doing very well. We got 15,000 people that help each other find these programs. It's not me. How much can one person do? No, but when you get 15,000 people helping each other, they've learned about these programs, taken advantage of them, and now their mission is to help other people also learn about these programs and take advantage of them. And that's the most satisfying thing I'm doing in my life now, and I'm 81 years old now. So, and I feel I have about 10 more years to help try to convince people in America that the country is a loving place and actually a giving place if you find the right places. You go to the wrong places, it's not going to work for you. You got to go to the right places with the right attitude too. And so that's what we do at Let's Go Help. But I know people, and it's only $20. We charge $20 a month now. And actually what we do, we give out our own grants. We made it, this thing became profitable by surprise, and we give our profits back to members. So every month we give out $50,000 to $70,000 to people who need the money, members only. So if you're a member, you could apply. Actually, today is the deadline for our, it's about $20,000 of grants that you get $1,000 to apply for anything. So this grant is available now, and the deadline is tonight at midnight. You could apply to that. And then the next grant is for car repair, and that's on the 15th. Then on the next grant is on the 20th, which is for rent and things like that. Then on the 30th, we give out free computers, okay? So we have 4 grants every month for members, plus the one-on-one help, and then, I mean real one-on-one help. We have people like today, there'll be 3 or 4 hours of people that are live on like Zoom calls. You could ask questions about how they got grants, so you could learn from them how you can get grants first. Also, And then other people share their experiences. It's people helping people. And that's where the key is in all this, is that you learn from people who just learn just like you. So a few weeks ago, they learned how to get it and were successful. So now they're there to help you learn too. But also, if you can't afford those $20, I got a free report. And if you go to this website, it's all free, and it's tiny, T-I-N-Y, URL, TINYURL.com / then Lesko, Lesko 500. And you can download this report. You don't have to be a member. It's available in the membership too. But here we have what I call, it's your government's benefits Bible. We don't realize the benefits we have for living in this country. The rich people do. They're milking the hell out of it. They'll pay people thousands and thousands of dollars like me to get more of these things. Yeah, so they know the value of all this stuff. But I don't want to help people that don't need it. I want to help people who really need it. And I'm so grateful that we're able to realize how to do it for only $20. $20 a month is a subscription. You could eat as much as you can, apply to all the programs, and you could win every one of the grants. You can only win each one once though. And that's how that works. But more importantly, that you have access to a community of people who are there to educate you about what our country has to offer for free and free money, okay? Everything, every website we show you, every website we give you, every website we point you to will never ask you for money, okay? And it's only to give you money. And that's what I can't get over here. Okay, so what we've done, I put together, for people who can't afford the $20, you could go to this website, tiny URL, TINYURL.com / Lesko, Lesko 500. And you download the 500 grants for your state. See, just for your state. But what we have them for every state. See, we have Arizona, Arkansas, California. We go down the list, Connecticut or whatever, Delaware, all these. Now, see, when you get to your state, then you download the programs that for your specific problem that are available in your state. See, all the government money, even though a lot of this is federal money, a lot of it's also local money. It's state money, county, local, nonprofits. So that's what we have for your state, where to go locally to apply for these programs. So the first category is financial assistance. In other words, these are programs that help you pay for your expenses, programs that help you get out of debt, programs that get you in straight with your finances. These are all free services and free money to help you do this. But you have to do the work, roll up your sleeve, and start contacting these people. Okay, so that's the first group of people. And each one of these have a dozen, 2 dozen organizations, at least 3 dozen sometime, 4 dozen, 5 dozen, on every subject area. The next is business. There's 300 sources in business, okay? And that's to help you in your state. I mean, that's how many programs there are just in one state. They're in every state like that. 300 to start or expand any business. I say any business. Grow any business. Your business is in debt. You get help here. You may have an invention. You get help here. Yeah. You want to be a freelancer and work at home. You get help here. And it's all free. Then the next is education and training and jobs. Free training. You can make $40,000 a year without a college degree and get trained for $100,000 a year. Man, there is so much free training program. It's incredible. Then healthcare, dental care, pet care. That's right, pet care. Free pet care. Who would have known? You can. And all the sources that are available. And there's dozens and dozens of these in each. Then we have a section on free mentors, free consultants. These are experts in anything. So if you need help in finding help with something, They're there. You don't have to pay some expert. No, these experts are free because they're paid by nonprofit organizations and government offices. Then real estate and housing. Man, we all need a place to live. We all need to fix up our house. We all need to pay our rent. We all need a down payment. Man, down payment programs now up to $200,000. $200,000 grant. You never have to pay it back, for you to buy a home. Wow. Now, it's not everywhere. That's why you have to find out the programs like this, what are available in your state. That's why we have this report. It's state by state. You don't have to pay us any money. We don't even collect your email address. Just want you to have it. My mission before I die is to try to educate as many people as possible how great this country is that gives out these kinds of programs. Wow. You may not like some of them, fine, but they're there. This is real stuff for real people that have real problems. And that's what we do for each other. When you live in a community, you help each other, right? When your neighbor's house is on fire, you don't sit and watch it burn. No, you go in to help them. So this is the kind of programs we have for everything almost that we don't. It's incredible. But it's a powerful country, and people don't realize that. And the rich know, and they milk the hell out of it. They hire expensive people to make sure they get every nickel that's out there. And even the people who are so fervent about everybody pulling up themselves by their bootstraps, sometimes you can't. Why are they using these too? Elon Musk, man, he gets $38 billion. And he's complaining everybody should do it themselves. Well, why the hell does he need $38 billion from the government for his business? Why isn't he smart enough to get it from the market? No, he goes to the government to get it. And that's it. Can I have your glasses, Matt? They're nice. Oh, yeah. I get them from Voo, V-O-O Glam. And that's a Chinese glasses. Very reasonable, very inexpensive. Okay. Well, listen, I got to go to a party. Sorry, it's Sunday. I got to go to a friend's birthday party. Man, you got the whole vibe going. Well, it's having fun. And that's what life is. Because if you don't throw a party for yourself, nobody else is going to. So that's right. I try to have fun every day. And I find that when I do that, it makes other people's life fun too, in a way. And so people see me and they smile on the street, and that's wonderful to see. They don't know me or anything, but if this makes somebody smile, I got nothing better to do. Plus, I enjoy the hell out of it. Before, I used to keep it in and weird and that. No, find the best stuff you have and share it with the rest of us. So this is one of the best things I have. Dressing weird and enjoy it. And everyone doesn't like it. A lot of people think I'm weird. I've been thrown off TV shows and everything, but this is me. Straight out of DR's, right? Dr. Seuss. Great day, I will. And everybody else too, have a great day, and make sure you download this report if you're not a member. You could join us at letsgohelp.com, $20. That's a monthly fee, unlimited help. Or you could download this report for free at tiny, Tiny, URL.com/Lesko, Lesko 500. That's 500 grant programs in your state. Every state's in there. Go get them.